My favorite teacher was May Hotard. She was my Spanish teacher, and she just made Spanish come alive. She was fun, and she just brought us all into the culture and helped us to learn the language in a very fun way.
Ready. Okay, so the question is, who's my favorite teacher? I have a hard time choosing. I was educated here in Nassau County my whole entire lifetime, and probably my very most favorite teacher was my mom, Miss Farley. She was a 5th grade teacher forever. Then she was a 3rd grade teacher. Then she was a teacher at Southside teaching special education. So I had to always call my mom by her teacher name to get her attention if we were out in public, because she did not answer to mom. You could say mom till Jesus comes. She's not answering. But as soon as I said Miss Farley, then she would answer. So my mom was, of course, my favorite teacher. Probably my next favorite teacher would be Senora Klein at Fernandina Beach High School. And she was the coolest teacher. She always connected with us. I felt like she cared about me as a student. And that's what I felt like when I started teaching, that I would care about my students when I taught, like I felt like Miss Klein cared about me. So Senora Klein is my favorite teacher.
My superhero teacher is Miss McBride, my 4th grade teacher. She was so innovative and doing everything she could for us, and it was an exciting classroom to learn in.
My favorite teacher growing up was Miss Barrett. She was my 10th grade social studies teacher, and she's the reason why I started teaching.
Hi, my name is Emily Long, and I teach 4th grade at Emma Love Hardy. My favorite teacher growing up was my 4th grade teacher, Miss Grove. She was always there when I needed her. She was working with me through concepts that at the time I thought was impossible, and she helped me feel like I could do it. She was always there when I needed a hug, so that's all I could really ask for.
I had a lot of fantastic teachers growing up, like Miss Benet, Mr. Key, but my favorite teacher ever was Miss Randolph, my kindergarten teacher, because she loved me and she showed me that she cared about me.
I'm Miss Seacott from Emma Love. My favorite teacher was my 5th grade teacher, Miss McLean, and I love her and remember her the most because she knew her students and what they struggled with, and she went out of her way to make sure she met the needs of each and every student with love.
Hi, I wanted to tell you the name of my favorite teacher. When I was a 3rd grader, I had Mrs. Simpson, and she had a 3rd, 4th combined class. And the thing that I loved about Mrs. Simpson was that she always had read-alouds, and we would sit at her feet, and she would just read to us books from Astrid Lindgren about Pippi, or Charlotte's Web, or any of these books that we all do with our students. But I just loved that time with her, and that she cared enough to read aloud to us every day and take us to magical places far away that the little kids at my school never got to travel to on their own. So thank you, Mrs. Simpson, for being a wonderful teacher.
My experience in Nassau education is like there's a lot of us that don't have the ability to gain an education or have an education given to us for free like we do, and it's benefited me because I'm able to grow and go to college and do all sorts of other things with my education that I'm receiving, and I'm able to grow as a person and a human and better myself, and there's other people that are able to better themselves because they have an education.
What does a Nassau County education mean to me? It means having a healthy relationship between students, faculty, and staff, and receiving the best education possible from teachers who care.